Hey guys, I just wanted to do a quick video on a set of cheap lapel mics that I received from Amazon. I've used these quite a bit here in the past week or so. I haven't had them very long, but just so you get an idea of what they sound like, what they look like, this is the actual mic. And I'm standing above it right now, probably about 2.5 feet from it. Not sure what it sounds like, but I'm sure it sounds halfway decent. If it were actually on my lapel, it would sound like this on my lapel, closer to my mouth. Um, but what you get with this set, you actually get two of these mics, and you get an adapter here. Of course, has your USB-C, you have your lightning adapter, and you have one for a headphone jack if your phone still has a headphone jack. I don't think there are many more. You get two of these mics, two of the foam covers, and you get two of these little wind covers that are supposedly supposed to do better in the wind. I don't know. And you have two lapel clips that just slide on and off pretty easily if you want to do that. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go ahead and switch to this mic so you can kind of hear if there's any difference between the foam guard, this fluffy guard, the power button. It's actually on the back side of these. And of course, your indicator light is on the front. So I don't know how much different this sounds by my actual lapel. This is what it sounds like there. And then I'll lay that one back on the table, 2.5 feet away or so. Not sure how it sounds right now. I've done some testing with them. They sounded pretty good when I tested them. I'm assuming they sound pretty good right now. But you get your instruction manual. The battery life on these seems to work pretty good. This is the inside of the box, just a little plastic thing where everything came in. It also does come with a little charging cord. I don't have that right here with me, but everybody's seen a little short USB charging cord. It's probably about 6 or 8 inches. This is the box it came in with the name, and I'm sure these come in other names from different Chinese companies that are the exact same thing. These little mics only cost me, they were $19.99. So you're looking at about $21, I think, altogether with tax and everything. Of course, I didn't pay shipping because I have Prime. But they're not bad little mics. If you're just getting started making content, doing interviews, something like that, these aren't bad at all. The sound isn't the best in the world, but it's also not too bad. Um, so I'm going to go ahead and now I'm switched back to this mic. Like I said, I don't think there's going to be much difference between this little poofy wind cover and the actual foam. I think they're probably going to sound about similar, but I'm not sure of the battery life on these. I have left them on by mistake for a couple of hours and they were still working just fine. So I'm guessing any kind of content you do within that time limit will probably be just fine. Mics do charge, and you also have a charging port on your adapter for your phone. They charge fairly quickly. Of course, I hooked them up to a 30-watt charger, and they were all charged within just a few minutes because, there's not much of a battery in there. But that's what you get, and I think for $20 to get started out, it's a pretty good deal. So if you're looking for lapel mics and you're on a budget, I think these would be great for you. See you next time.